Yeah.
It has the question mark on it.
Hold on. You made a blueprint?
I just made a blueprint. The
Yep.
blueprint
So-
interface has the question mark.
Yep,
I
that's
just wanna make
supposed to happen. So
I
basically,
just
when
wanna make sure
you
it's supposed to.
when you make something in like if I went into hunger and I made a blueprint, an actor, I named it whatever, it's gonna show up with a question mark because it's not actually synced to source control yet.
All right.
So usually we don't really have to sync everything every single time we do something. You
That's
just
what we
kind of,
did.
yeah. I don't know why it made you do it, but yeah.
And we'll see. All right. You got it.
All right. So
That's all.
I
Make-
want
make
to.
sure-
Okay.
No, I just want to make sure that it was supposed to.
Yeah. Okay. So I want to show my stream what I did last. Also, we have to kind of collaborate. Like, I don't know. Like, you need to tell me like some of the stuff that you're in and stuff like that, because we don't want to be working in the same blueprint, because that might mess something up.
Got it. I'm in the side scroll
All right,
character.
I'm gonna close
and
that
the,
out. All right.
I'm
So
gonna close out a dialogue base. I'm just in the side scroll character and the new blueprint I just made. So.
okay. Hello, boy. So basically, I didn't do this on stream, and the reason why I didn't do this on stream was because last time we were using a built-in feature that was like a beta feature, where it was allowing me and Cameron to be in the same editor at the same time. This is an early stream. Yeah, I'm not gonna be here later because me and Cam and a few other people are going to the fair. Okay, so this time what we're doing is we're using source control, which we're using GitHub to source control. If you don't know what source control is, it's basically, this is all my game. This is my game right here. This is everything included in my game. It's everything that my project has. I uploaded it up to GitHub, and now Cameron has that GitHub as an editor role, so he's able to make changes to it. What source control does is it lets me, like, if I were to make a particle system, I could then right click it, source control, mark for add, and then add it to the GitHub depository. And then he can also do the same thing. So whenever we want to update each other's content, all we have to do is go over to GitHub and then just kind of go to the origin version. So we're doing things a little bit more differently than last stream. Again, the reason why we're doing things a little bit more differently is because, oh my god, things really fucked up yesterday. My whole computer like fucking crashed and froze, and that's when we hopped on GTA. So hopefully this is going to do a lot more better. So the things that I did was I made a dialogue system that is very, very, very just like nothing yet. Bare bones. And oh god, hold on.
Huh? Yeah, it's nice outside.
I am back.
Hi.
Alright, so basically, let me hit play and I'll show the stream what I did. So in the top left corner, you'll see the hunger system. Of course, I left room for the health system above it. That's what Cameron's working on. I'm being supportive. Because we don't have food and we don't have a way to reduce hunger, I just set it to keybinds on my keyboard and I'll change it later. So if I press R, it'll reduce my hunger. If I press T, it'll gain hunger. I made it so that way it can't go over 100, and I made it to not go below 0. But of course, the engine has to fuck with me and say -0. I also made it so that way it says dead whenever you go below 0. For people that aren't into programming, it kind of seems a little, I mean, like, that seems very simple to do, but if you're a programmer, you know it's a lot more complex than someone that doesn't know how to program would think. So let's say, so this is the hunger system. This screen right here is the player screen, but of course people with different kind of resolutions will come in, so I set the pivot to be at the top, so no matter what the resolution is at the top, it's going to be at this position. And so
Yeah.
basically what this is saying is the bar behind it, I can change the percentage whenever I want, but it's binded to a function that I made. And with that function, it is casting to the side scroller character. The reason why I have to do that is because that's where the hunger value is stored. So I'm basically getting the hunger value, and then I'm setting it to be the return node, which is the output basically. So every single time, it's going to automatically update the hunger and apply it to the progress bar, which is the hunger. But I also have a different system in here saying that it's going to get the hunger, and if it's less than or equal to 0, it will then go and do this function. This branch says, hey, is this true or false? Well, if it is below that or equal to 0, it will go ahead and send the dead function, the dead event, which is a custom event that I made. I'm going to go inside the side scroller character. Even though as long as I don't make any changes to it, it should be fine. I won't be able to see Cameron's changes right away, but so over here, basically it's just saying whenever this is called, it will go to this blueprint and it'll go from here. And basically what this is saying is it's telling you to be dead, and then it's going to set you to be dead, which is a Boolean variable, which a Boolean variable is true or false. As you can see, is dead condition true or false. So that being said, and the same thing goes for the actual number here. The only difference is that I times it by 100 because it goes from 0 to 1. Do you get it? Like 0 to 1, it says 1 is 100% and 0 is 0%. Well, I times it by 100 because it's text. I don't want it to say 0.5 when you're at half hunger, so it automatically updates, and then when you get all the way down, it says dead, and then it also says you're starving, which I should probably set that to be you're starving as well. I have it up here saying you're starving. Honestly, I'd say, like, if it's equal to a certain number, actually, you know what, should I have it so that way it just goes down randomly?
Yes.
Instead of having it, yeah, I'll do that instead of having a key pressed. So basically I'll keep the add hunger, but the reduce hunger I'll change. So basically whenever I press reduce hunger, which is R, it'll go ahead and say, is it below 0? If it is below 0, then it won't reduce hunger. If it isn't below 0, it will go ahead and it will take hunger, it'll minus it by 0.1, and it will then put it in here, which again, 0.1 is 10% of the bar. So all I have to do is change this event to something. So something that I could do here.
Health is basically done, by the way.
Nice. So over here I have an event begin play that is saying create the widget. So basically, no matter what, if you go ahead and make a widget, it's not going to appear. You actually have to add it to the viewport, which has to be done by an event. Event begin play says whenever you press play, this will happen. So that's what this is doing. It's basically adding the widget to the viewport. This widget to the viewport, because you can see it's not there right now. So I don't fully remember how to do this, Cameron. How do I?
You're right. I need shoes. You need some.
Actually, no, I can do this a different way. I was gonna do it.
How do you do what?
There's a way to make a list of saying do this, then this, then this, then this with an event. I don't remember how to do that.
An event, it's just not just list. It's like make list, like type in list.
Get actor list component. Casting? No, not casting anything.
If not, then I don't know.
No, it's not. I'm sure I can find it at some point, but we don't need to do it right now because I was gonna say, hey, do this and then do this, but I just forgot that I can literally. That's a lot of information to take in. You're not a programmer. It's okay. It is a lot of information. That's why it's almost impossible to just tell someone how to do the Unreal Engine. Again, me and Cameron have a background in this kind of stuff, so it's kind of
Yeah, no, it's been like 2 years.
yeah, we have a background in this stuff, and we're over here watching tutorials, so you can see how it's still fucking hard to understand. So
It is.
basically, whenever
I forgot how to do most of it.
so whenever I press play, it will create the widget, right? It'll put this on the viewport,